Hello movie lovers, I'm Trenton and now the movies just like you, obviously, hopefully. Like I said in my out of theater reaction for the movie, again, you need to follow me unless you want all the artifacts in that room to come after you. I'm just trying to help. So I watched The Conjuring Last Rites. My expectations were pretty high. I'm not even the biggest fan of the Conjuring universe, even though I enjoy majority of the movies besides one that shall not be named. But the fact that this was a finale to the universe, well, specifically phase 1, it just had me intrigued to see if they would do something different or unique. But did the movie meet my expectations? Since they were so high, no, it did not. The movie was very familiar, very safe, and it's exactly what you would expect from a Conjuring universe movie. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren take on one last terrifying case involving mysterious entities they must confront. This video won't contain any spoilers. Starting off with my positives, the characters. There is so many characters in this movie. Is it really a mainline Conjuring universe movie if there isn't a freakishly large amount of characters? The family itself has 8 people. Then there's Ed, Lorraine, their daughter, and her partner. That is 12 characters. Were any of them memorable besides Ed, Lorraine, and their daughter? And her boyfriend? No. But every character in this movie was likable, so that counts for something. I wasn't the biggest fan of the entities besides the one goth-looking rock music artist one. He was scary. He was terrifying. If I was in his presence, I would shit myself. Yes, I would. But the others... When it comes to the cinematography, it was great. I mean, that's nothing new for the Conjuring universe. Besides one shot that was a little too ambitious and just didn't look good to me, everything else when it comes to the cinematography was great. Like the shot with Judy in the dressing room with the mirrors. Oh my god, I love that shot. I am a sucker for an endless mirror. Like, I really am. Tonally, the movie was pretty dark. There's some concepts and ideas in this movie that just kind of caught me off guard by how disturbing they were. And if you know me, you know I love me something disturbing. Fictional disturbing. There were a handful of moments that made me just look at the screen like, oh. And the pacing. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of the scares in this movie themselves, I thought the rate in which all of them happened was pretty even, which ultimately made the movie feel shorter than it actually was. It's over 2 hours, and I did feel the runtime, but it did feel shorter than 2 hours. Now, when it comes to my mix, the story / writing, it's so predictable, it's so familiar, it's so safe, it's just everything you'd expect from a Conjuring universe movie, which it's not a positive or a negative, because for a finale, I was really wanting them to, do something different, take like a risk or something. But since these are loosely based on true stories, there's not really a lot of creative liberties you can take when it comes to how the story plays out. But I just thought it was, safe. So I feel like it's valid to put it in like the mixed feelings section, because it's like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Don't fix what's not broken. Now, when it comes to my negatives, the effects. Majority of the effects in the movie looked great, but there were a handful of moments that looked so bad and looked unfinished and took me out of the movie. And if something takes me out of the movie, when a movie is supposed to be immersive, you're supposed to be fully engaged with the movie. If it takes you out, it just ruins the experience, and that happened for me in this movie. Like the one scene in all the promotional material with one of the entities holding the doll and smiling, like, that doesn't look good, but that is not the moment that just fully took me out. I was like, wow, that does not look finished. But it didn't fully take me out. But there is also another scene in the movie that I'm not going to mention because it is a spoiler, that looked so bad and so unfinished. And I was literally looking at the screen like I was so upset because I was like, that does not look finished. It does not look finished. Why is this in the movie? Like, it kind of felt unacceptable. It felt unacceptable to me because why would... Oh. Overall, this is a decent finale. It's conclusive and it's satisfying, but it's still very familiar, very predictable. And the effects, that one moment just really up the movie for me. I'm going to give The Conjuring Last Rites a 3.5 out of 5, leaning towards 3 out of 5.